Crater Lake's kind of hard to get to. It's in the southwestern corner of Oregon. The best place to stay is Klamath Falls. It's about an hour and a half drive up to Crater Lake from Klamath Falls. So if before going to Crater Lake, you're going to go on the Crater Lake webpage, find out if the loop road's open, because it's closed a lot of the year due to snow. As you can see here, this is when it's opened in recent years, and I have gone here before and not be able to finish due to snow, so just know when it opens and closes before you go. The ride around Crater Lake, I started from Rim Village and I went clockwise. I started about 8 in the morning and went clockwise, but if you're doing this later in the day or on a busy weekend, then I would recommend that you do the loop counterclockwise, and the reason for that is most of the people that are in cars that are driving the loop are driving it clockwise so they can be as close to the lake as they can. So just for safety's sake, if you do it the opposite way, you're going to have less traffic, and then people are going to be able to look out for you a little more. It's still beautiful either way you go, but if I was going to recommend doing it, I would consider doing it counterclockwise. I left Rim Village with one water bottle and then filled up again at the visitor center before the final climb. This does have a lot of climbing, 4,400 feet of climbing, and you're up over 7,000 feet in elevation, so make sure you take water, and you can fill up at one spot along the way. We are at the Crater Lake Lodge. We're going to do one of the famous bike rides today. It's on a lot of people's list as the best bike ride in North America. So we're going to circumnavigate Crater Lake. So we'll be riding completely around the lake today. I'll be doing the ride clockwise, so we'll be riding completely around this lake clockwise. So we're going to do the Crater Lake ride. I'll be starting the ride from Rim Village, so I parked right up here by the main lodge, and you can stay here too, so you know, if you're really like this place, you can book a place to stay. So this is Rim Village, so this is the first place where you get a view of the lake, so it's pretty spectacular this morning. It's about 8 a.m. on the summer solstice, so we'll be doing the ride on the summer solstice, Crater Lake. Castle in the crater. Mount Mazama, the collapsed volcano that holds Crater Lake, grew through repeated eruptions of different kinds over 500,000 years, as seen in layers on the caldera walls. Lava oozed from the top or side vents, erupted as red-hot volcanoes down the slopes, or exploded into the air and fell as cinders. Pumice Castle, shaped like the battlements of a castle, formed when pumice and other lavas welded together at high temperatures. These airfall deposits were buried and compacted by later flows and exposed when Mazama collapsed. A hardened base has kept Pumice Castle intact as softer materials have eroded away. Stopped at the little shop here and got a teriyaki chicken and Crater Lake root beer. No real beer, but there's a little gift shop here if you want to get a t-shirt, and a little cafeteria as well. So if you want to get a cafeteria and get just about anything you want, you know, for lunch. So not a bad place to stop. No beer though. Just finished the ride. This thing has all the elements. It's physically tough. A lot of climbing, you go down and you go up. It's visually stunning. The pace is about right, 36 miles or so, so it's the right distance. The roads are good, nice smooth roads. It's got everything you want in a bike ride. Very little traffic, so you know, if you get out early, start your ride at 8 in the morning before the crowds, this thing is phenomenal. You've got to do this ride. I can see why it's on a lot of people's top 10 lists of rides to do in North America. It sure is on mine. This is way up there. Keep spinning. See you down the road.